Okay, what I'm going to talk to you about right now is the minor pentatonic scale. And what that basically is it's the blues scale minus the flatted fifth. And so the steps of that note, the key of A, are the 1, the flat 3, the 4, the 5, flat 7, the 8, or the 1 again, which is merely an octave above the 1. We call it the 8. So, if you put the flatted fifth in there, it becomes a blues scale. There are a lot of different things you could do with that. There's a couple of funk patterns you could use if you like that neo-soul type flavor. If there's a place for that in your plan, you got to try to work something out to get that in there, though. Most gospel songs are not gonna contain space for you to play that, but if you're grooving while they're counting offering, while the choir's marching in, you want something snappy and jazzy, a little pattern that you could do out of that is this right here. That strictly use the notes of the minor pentatonic scale, no other notes. And there again, as everybody knows, you don't have to play every single note in the scale. You don't have to play them in any particular order. It's all based on feeling whatever you feel, or whatever your type style of music may be. Another little run that basically kind of incorporates some of that is from a song that I like from a really good bass player. Her name's Deborah Killings. You guys have got to check her out. She's an awesome bass player, and I really like her. And this is a variation on the run that she does. It's not the same run note for note, but it's pretty close, and it's a variation on it. It's in the key of E, and it goes from the 1 to the 8 to the 4 to the flat 7 to the flat 3 to the flat 6. Now, the second extra note is the third. The third itself. When you walk that back up, you're going to go from the flat 3 to the 3 to the 4 to the 1. So that's you put that together, it kind of sounds like this. And that's a variation on a run that she does in a song called Message in the Music. I really like that song. There again, Deborah Killings. I really never knew how deep of a bass player she could be. Some of the stuff she does, it sounds just awesome. And it's really basically built around some of these things. If you have someone around that could teach you something or show you some things, which I didn't. I had to rely on DVDs, books. The Lord taught me probably 99% of what I know, basically 100%. I didn't have any teachers in my area or any bass players in my area that could take time and show me some things. So I had to kind of just pray about it and learn on my own. I went out and bought my own bass, and I said, Lord, if you teach me how to play it, I'll play it for you. You know, so that's basically where I'm at. I play for my church currently, or I try to there again. And something I saw on YouTube from Six String Zoo, and basically talked about putting out some videos for some guys that may be looking for some things and may not have learned some things that you have learned. And even though I'm basically a beginning bass player, I've only been playing about a year and a half, I decided to share some of these videos, some of these things on scales. And I'd also like to put out there that some of you musicians, if you have some nice runs and some nice feels out there, if you didn't mind giving out the scale patterns that you practiced to come up with these runs, I'm sure it'd be much appreciated by guys like myself or guys that even play better than me. Still maybe looking for that extra little bit to put spice in their playing. It'd be most appreciated. There again, I know my scales, but I'm just having problems coming up with some exercises or some runs or some patterns that I could use to try and incorporate in some of the stuff that I do. And another little run that I just thought of real quick in that same same position of the minor pentatonic scale and some extension notes is an old funk jam. Now what that is it uses the minor pentatonic scale. It has that chromatic note where you're going from the your flat 7 to the 7 to the 1 there at the top. There's an extension. And that right there is basically an octave above your flat 7 and your 1.